Oh. Go and tag by. Can you hear me? So it should be on stream, I just haven't been talking.
Oh yeah, no, I can now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I just haven't been talking. Just been trying to sort out, get people in the lobby, that's all. I think this is all we're gonna get.
17's a good number.
Right. 2 minutes we go, in 2 minutes. Right, then we should be about to be going. Oh, I hate this track with a passion. A lot of people are going to like this track, but this will be interesting. XRL's F2, Sunday F2 cars, Monaco exhibition race, 27th of the 9th. Final race of XRL's exhibition weekend from the break. So we should be about to go. So if anyone else wants to just join and they just put them in a random car. It's not as bad if it was a classic, I suppose. Right, have you included your audio, Simon?
Yeah, I have.
Right, and we are about to go. Just remember, this case is 30 minutes qualifying. You do not start on the tyres you qualify on, because we are not doing the sprint race. It's just a featured race. And everybody remember, there is a 60-minute time limit on the race, so we may not complete the entire race. The most you can do is 60 minutes. I think it's scheduled to be 39 laps in the race. I think it is for a feature race, but there's no guarantee we'll see all those laps, as everybody found out yesterday. The car coming out on track, and it seems like a Ventura's. It's Dedka. Oh no, it isn't the first car on track, it's actually Jono. X3 head admin out first on the Prima. So I was trying to remember what they were setting yesterday. I think it was a 130s. I think in F2 cars, I can't remember. 100%. I can actually have a quick look, can't I?
Oh yeah, if you call me Isaac, by the way, Simon's my dad's name, so that's on there.
Sorry, I didn't know how to call you gamer tag, that's why I said.
Yeah, no, that's good.
So, what do you want us to call you by?
Just Isaac will be fine.
That's fine, that's cool. Yeah, I would say, because I don't want to say the IPR, it's just weird.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, no, that's a good man. Right, so we are about to start a lap with Jono. Say a weird thing in an F2 car around Monaco, because it doesn't actually happen in real F1, or F2 I should say. It's on the super softs. There's a lot of people coming out on the softs as well. You guys yesterday in the same session today as well, so a lot of them had a proper practice yesterday doing it. To the final two corners to set a lap time. It looks fairly clean, no mistakes, just see if it is any good. So Ledger and Beer Boost are the fastest two guys in this lobby. He posts a 1:22.2 from Jono. There should be a Torres Dedka coming up as well. So Ledger I think is in 5th or 6th in X1, Beard is number 1 in X2. And Dedka posts a 1:23.5 on softs. Validated. So we see. And Ryan Hurricane posts a 1:23.9 on softs. Hutch posts a 1:23.5 on super softs. Just trying to see if anyone's actually on a lap. Retro's in the pits. Ollie has just started his hot lap in the art. So Isaac, do you actually like this track, or have you struggled like a lot of other people do on this one?
I mean, it's a very difficult track. Obviously, it definitely punishes mistakes, but if you can get it right, it certainly feels very good. So if you don't get it right, get all the corners tied up. But yeah, I mean, obviously overtaking as well, it's very difficult, but it does make for a somewhat interesting race sometimes.
So we find it's an interesting race when he's at the wall, Ollie's at the wall. But if you get a slower car in front and you have a faster car behind, it's interesting to see them how patient they can be to pass somebody. Which a lot of people aren't very patient, but you tend to have to learn to be around Monaco. Jaleb is on a hot lap. Let's see what Jamie's too. Jamie is on the stuff of tunnel. I'll say we've seen some good overtakes in the classic race earlier. In the turn 1 was one of them on the outside. That's invalidated from Jamie. Jaleb is just down to the hairpin. I'm just trying to see. No, there's a few cars coming through. Fiend is there. Let's see what he's going to post. Whole time is a 1:22.2 from Jono. On the corner, so it's going to be a 1:23. 1:23.7 from Fiend, goes to 4th position. They've also got I think that was Snake. Snake just on with Ledger. Ledger just posted a 1:22.5. Goes into second place. The art of Jeff is, I think, validated me. So yeah, so is a blue of Tino. Oh, he's at the wall as well. There's a few people hitting the wall around the swimming pool. Gonna post a 124, 124.7 from Tino, moves into 7th position. Slowest car on track so far with time wise, and I think that was Ryan Hurricane just posted a 123.5, no 123.0 on softs and goes into P3. Jamie's having another run at it. .124.3 from Jamie into P7 on Super Softs, and that's invalidated his next lap. Just trying to see who that was. I just posted that time. I think it was Gusty. Yeah, Gusty posted a 123.5. Moves into 5th, and Ledger improves on his fastest lap with oh no, moves to fast lap, sorry. Goes into pole with a 122.0 on soft. Soft? Yeah, soft. Beard's still in the pits. Jeff is invalidated. Let's say other. And Ollie's on an out lap. Pengu's in the pits. Is that Rem? Going through the tunnel. I'll say in the classic race we actually had rain in the qualifying, which was very interesting.
Yeah,
Two drivers decided not to even come out the pits for that.
definitely shake things up, seeing as some people maybe aren't as fast in the wet, especially in X2 cars, and they probably haven't practiced it.
And Rem's just hit both walls, and again, I'm just trying to knock his wheels off. So that's his lap over. Ledger is 1/10 up on his time. That's the thing though, in F2 cars, you don't actually start with, you can't edit the fuel, so you start with 5 laps of fuel in your car. So
yeah.
A lot of people's fastest laps will come with a 3rd lap, which here comes another one now. It should be the fastest lap of the race. Qualifying, sorry, is a 121.7 from Ledger, moves even more faster. Snake posts a 122.0, goes into 2nd. So both BWTs, 1 and 2 as it stands. Out of Ollie. Final corner. On for a 122. But what is it going to be? A 121.8, goes into 2nd. On the soft tyre though, so we've still got the super softs to use. Going through now. Retro is the car on the whole lap. In P6 as it stands, is looking to beat a 122.7. Still got four cars yet to post time. No, 5 cars yet to post a lap time, and Low is an out lap though, so there's only 4 cars that still not come out of pits. 3 cars haven't, sorry, because Penko hasn't. Well, Penko hasn't, and North Beard, Rem has, and Low out on track, and Jeff has been out. Ledger posts a 121.4, so even faster again. And Retro posts a 122.5, goes to 1 buzz, they were 1/10 faster. Oh, there's a wall there though. And he goes into 5th position. Just trying to see who's on the lap. Ollie. Ollie's half a second up on his time. He's looking for a 1:2.13. Could be on pole. He does. Goes to pole. Well, 1:21.1.
Be interesting to see whether we can get into the 120s here. Cars are lighter on fuel and maybe faster tyres.
So they're on softs at the moment as well, so super softs are the faster tyre. And Beard's out on track. See, that's one of the ones that could beat it, it's Beard. Is what they say. You will see though. So dead cut is there. So is that low in the last sector? No, low's behind, and he's got the glitch on his car as well. Decker final corner, it looks like it's going to be a 122, 121. Yeah, 121.6 moves into P3 on the super soft tyre. Right, let's start lap. Hutch has just started his hot lap. Rem has... I think he's retired in the pits.
Looks like Ledger's run out of fuel on his in-lap do.
There might be a few to do that, to be fair. Yeah. Right, so let's see. That Penko's there. Let's see who is coming up. There. Yellow. Dead corrupt in his time. Let's have a look. He's on my 121.6 at the moment. Super softs normally go off on the second lap though, so they're normally good for a couple of laps. He's a lot slower, so he is not going to improve. Though is 1/10 slower at the moment. I think he's backed off of that lap though. Hutch is coming to the final corner now. 1 second slower though, so he's not going to improve. Just double to make sure though. No, he doesn't improve, so Gusty is going into the pits. Just retired in the pits. He's invalidated. Penko going to post. Penko posts a 132.4. We know he's not quicker than that because he was on the front row of the classic race earlier, so we know he's a lot quicker than that. Hurricane ends boxing. I think that is... yeah, that's just... Beard is just starting his hot lap. So he's validated. He's hot lap. So it's just 3 cars on laps, 4 cars on laps. Let's see what Penko posts. He's only 3 cars left post times and 2 of them are out. So Penko moves into P3 with a 121.5. Beard is the only other car not yet posted time. And Jeff and Wojalev and Rem are out of qualifying. Beard, that's going to be, I think this is going to be the 120. Or 121.3 from Beard. Going to P3. So I would say he'll be going quicker than that in a minute. Penko is 2/10 up on his lap, Penko is. Just see how Hutch is doing. This is in P12 and he's just invalidated. so he's not going to improve on that time. Penko's only slightly up this time, he's only about 1/10 up, so he will not improve his position as it stands. Penko will post a 1:21.1, goes into second. Anyone else on a lap? Justin. Behind Beard the minute. That's Beard. See if Beard's improving. Beard is 2 seconds slower this lap. Make us half a second up. Gussie's just dropped all that time in the second sector. He was 3/10 up. He's now level on his fastest lap, so I do not know if he's going to improve. He does improve, but only by 2/10. Then stays in. I think he stays in P11 with a 1:23.3. Penko goes even faster with a 1:20.9. We've just over 11 minutes left to race, or to qualify in. I don't think Beard's going to improve on his time either, this lap. Nope. So he's still 2/10 off, 2 seconds off of his personal best as well. Just Johnny letting someone past. Snake. That. Dusty 3/10 up on his time. P11 as it stands, he would move. No, he wouldn't move up. He needs another 4 or 5/10 off his time. To be at 1:23. He does, yeah, he does, with a 1:23.0. Stays on 11th though. Snake's validated. Tino is next car on track, I think, and he's invalidated as well. So, who do we have left now? I think is Beard there, so who's in the front of him? Ollie's on an outlap. He's boxing though. So he is boxing. Let's see what Jamie's doing. Jamie's 1/10 up on his time. He's 1:24.3 as it stands. Need a lot more of that time though to be able to go and improve up the starting grid. Now he just broke a wing on a wall. He's probably going to improve, he's just wanting by a lot. Yeah, he does, half a second, 1:23.9. Goes into, well, stays in 14th position. He's just started his lap. Just is invalidated. Seeing what Ollie is doing, Ollie on the softs. Oh yay, must be signed into Xbox Live. And I was the host and everything. So that's always a great sign.
Pancake left.
Yeah, so if you're in there, you're gonna have to run it through with people's set times, because I just want to get in there.
Interesting to see here how the top four are all on the softs, not on the super softs, showing that I guess possibly if you run on them for a bit longer and save a bit of fuel, you'll be much lighter to fuel your final lap, because obviously those super softs really do wear out even after 1 or 2 laps. So interesting tactics there.
Well, could you send me an invite, please? Because I can't even join up anybody.
Oh yeah.
Yes, see if it lets me join, or if I've got to restart the whole game. Cheers, Will, as well. Thank you.
Ollie is just
Should be
about
joining
this
back.
lap, that's a shame. Retro here is 1/10 up. Just coming up to the hairpin now. Taking it quite wide out there compared to some other drivers.
Right, so we are back in. Let's see where people are. Is that Hutch on the far corner? Yeah, Hutch is slower though, so that's not going to improve. Retro 3 turns up.
Oh, that's the fastest sector 2 there for Retro. Maybe looking to get into the top 5 of this lap if he can keep it.
They're all bunched up with the 122s, mid 122s, so he could do. And he does, look at that. Goes into P5 with a 121.4, just in front of his teammate. They got. Oh wow, no, he's not. Tomo, validated. Hutch. Tino's down here. Tino's invalidated, so it's just on board with Hutch. Is the only one now that's not invalidated lap, I think. The loss just died. I think Snake's just died his lap. Oh, there goes that lap. He's just invalidated.
Runner is very slightly faster, coming into sector 2. Maybe able to get a few more tenths.
What tyre is he on? He's on super soft, isn't he? He's
Yeah,
on soft.
super soft.
So I would say it's possible that. Oh, he's not just out fast. Snake's just lost a couple of tenths on that second sector, so let's see if he posts anything better. I don't know. If it's going to be better, it's not. It's going to be by a lot. Well, not as much as what it could have been. That's good faster, but only by 600ths of a second. So he will stay in P7. So Jono, he's just a bit slower. He's 1/10 down this time. But you never know. No, he doesn't improve. 2/10 slower. 200, sorry, slower. So Gusty does he improve? Gusty does he goes into 11th with a 122.8 on the soft compound. Is Rixie going again? Rixie's invalidated, but it was 2 turns up. That's a shame. And Rixie's gone, and a broken wing on the final corner.
Oh, that's a big.
You've also
big hit.
got Ryan Hurricane coming around that corner as well, which is going to hamper his lap a bit. So Beard earlier posted a 1:21.3. He's in 4th position. Tino's just dying his hot out lap. Penko's on the out lap. Ollie's invalidated. Ledger's on the out lap. Beard is on a hot lap. Just gonna see if anyone's. Oh, someone's just gone for the swimming pool. And Beard is just invalidated, so that's his lap out the window. Who's in that dark blue car then? Is that Fiend? Yeah, Fiend with the final corner, 2 turns up. Goes 6 turns faster, but stays in P13 with a 1:23.1. So, who's there?
Fingers 6 tenths up on this lap though. I won't let you just come through.
As a low was up in his time, he's just clipped a wall, so he's boxing. So that's his lap done. Retro is invalidated, so he's probably boxing as well. Ryan Hurricane is about to put a lap in, but it's gonna probably be his hot lap this lap because of him getting held up earlier because of Retro hitting the wall. Tino final corner, yeah, Tino on the final corner. Be at 1:24, but I don't think he's going to this time. Well, he does. 1:24.2. Stays in P15 though. Ollie, fastest lap of the qualifying so far with a 1:20.9. There's your 1:20.
Yep. Thought that happened in the end.
You might see a bit faster than that in a minute, to be fair. Jamie in the front corners. Don't believe he's going to beat that 1:23. No, he's not going to, so he does not improve. Snake does improve, but only by 6/100ths of a second. So stays in P7. Right, Ryan Hurricane's finally got a clean lap away, so let's see what he posts. He's 9 tenths up. Posts a 1:21.7, moves into 7th. I think. Did Beard retire or did he bin it?
He retired, I believe.
Got a post time, what's not doing? Legend's been validated. Then it's Snake. There's him slow up. Oh, we've got someone going around there, and that's Retro on the last corner, final corner again. Second time he's done that. Penko going to improve, let's find out. Nope, he does not. And that's his qualifying over. Ollie Stands has got pole position. Ledger's in the pits. Retro's going around with 6 seconds, 16 seconds slower. That could qualifying over. I know, but we say we jumped in the session. So sometimes there's an extra minute left on their qualifying than what we have. So I'm not too sure if they've all finished. We'll find out. Go at 20:40, so 20 to 9, which is 8:40. Should be qualified over. Yeah, it is. Do you want to do the rundown from the order, or are you?
I can, yeah. Alright, you want me to... We got formation up on here, have we?
Yeah, we have got formation lap on, yeah.
Alright, I'll do it during then, so we've got 20 seconds.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Upload. We have a couple more minutes till we start, hopefully. Codemaster doesn't decide to mess the lobby up even anymore. 1 minute now.
Are you predicting there to be any collisions in turn 1?
Oh, as Monaco, there's normally a collision on turn 1.
Yeah.
It's just how bad the collision is. I mean, we had let's say we had F2 last night, and it was 4 cars had a got damage, and 2 cars earlier got damage in turn 1. So hopefully we don't have many, because I know most of them know it's going to be tight going in there anyway. So, but it only takes one person to go for a move that isn't there.
Yep.
So we are getting close to the race, well, formation lap. Wait, we should be going now. Let's go. I've tagged everybody, so we should be about to go. Yeah, formation lab, let's have a see what tyres people are on as well. This will be the interesting part. So they get to pick whatever tyres they want to be on, or whichever side they want to go. So there will be soft to super soft, or soft to super soft to soft. It's going to be that way.
Okay, right. In terms of the grids today, we have Ollie on the pole here. Very good lap from him. We have Penku not too far behind. He might be a challenger for the lead. Ledger coming up in 3rd. Beard in 4th. We have the two, I don't know how to say this. The two
Victorious.
Yeah.
Viciosi or something, yeah.
In 5th and 6th, then we have Ryan Hurricane in 7th, Snake up in 8th, then we have Jono and Lowe in 9th and 10th, Dusty in 11th, Hutch in P12, ES Fiend in 13th, Jamie W in 14th, Tino Farah in 15th, Girly Bend in 16th, and Remiko in 17th. So, times are fairly.
Yeah. So we've got a few cars on softs as well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars on the soft tyres, which is Rem, Tino, Gusty, Snake, Beard, and Penko are all on the soft tyres. Super softs are like Ollie, Ledger, Retro, Dedka, Ryan, Jono, Lowe, Hutch, Fiend, Jamie, and Jaleb are the guys on the super soft. So it'll be interesting. There's a mix of strategies as well. So we've got the guy in the first is actually on super softs, but the guy in 2nd on soft. So if Ollie can make a little bit of a gap, he could get away and hopefully use Penko to hold him up a little bit.
He's going to need Penko to give us a little bit.
Yeah. So the thing is, they cool the tyres down, don't they? So the longer they're on the grid, the cooler the tyres get. So it's a good strategy to have, especially if the guy in the front wants to just go off on his own. Right, so we'll go to 2nd place, otherwise the view's terrible. We are just waiting for the lights to go for XRL Sunday's F2 car Monaco exhibition race. 3rd and final race of the weekend. Let's go, we're going. Yeah, there we go. No, sometimes it stops and starts. So let's see who gets away. Ledger's got a cracking start. He's in the lead. Oh, and he got through yet. So there is contact at the back, I think. There is. There's a big pile up. Someone sideways. Always happens. Welcome to Monaco.
Oh, virtual safety car is out.
Yeah, virtual safety cars. A few people penalties here. A lot of people penalties. and now the board's messed up.
No DNS so far, from what I can. DNS is. Oh yeah, we've got a
The
board
board's
glitch
messed
here.
up. Oh, what's happened to Tino? No, it's got a car right at the back, and that's got to be Penko. Penko's in the lead, but he's last.
I'm not too sure what's happening here.
That means Penko's just gone from second to last. Yeah, so Penko's down 15, Beard is down 12. They got damage, they both got big damage as well, yeah. So although the incident happened after they went, so they must have had another incident up the road. Anyway, we are away again anyway, so that's just weird. So we got Deadcore going in the pits, Lowe's in the pits, Hutch is in the pits, Rem's in the pits. Yeah, they're all going in. Tino, Gusty, Beard's going to go in as well, and Penko. Well, they made up for the races earlier not going in the pits, because Alpha Grid's gone in the pits now. In the meantime, Snake is on the back of Retro, another virtual safety car. What's that for? I don't see we're going to get that glitch now. Virtual safety car's going to come out like 4 times in the next 5 laps. At the same stage. What's another glitch in the game?
I'm not seeing any collisions.
Nor am I. But as it stands, we've got Ledgeron in first, Ollie second, Retro's third, Snake 4, Ryan 5th, Jono 6th, Fiend 7, Jaleb 8, Jamie 9, Penko 10, Dedka 11, Low 12, Hutch 13, Rem 14, Gusty 15, Tino 16, and Beard in 17. Safety car has, well, Virtual's safety car has ended. We are back to racing conditions. Ollie is all at the back of Snake is in the pits. No, Retro's in the pits from P3. So the guys that have pitted. So everyone up to 11. So Dedka went on soft, Low went on soft, Arch went on soft, Gusty, Tino and Beard went on the super soft. Retro's boxed and put the super softs on, I think. Saying he's coming out of the pitch yet. Yeah, it's got the pits now, he's on softs. Closest fight on track is Retro and Dedka taking teammates. There's another yellow flag. We've got I think it's Rem around. Yeah, Rem's around the top of the hill. And now he has no front wing whatsoever. Oh yeah, it's still got left bit. As with the fastest lap of the race so far with a 1:23.8. Snake is boxed as well. So Snake's boxed. A lot of people boxed early with broken wings. Snake is in the pits as well. Problem is in F2, if you box with a broken wing, you're going to be adding an extra 15 seconds to a pit stop because they only have 5 pit crew, not 8, like an F1 team. Yeah, the closest fight still on track is between Retro and Dedka, P10 and 11. Tino's just boxed as well. Rem will just be following him just behind in a second. not anything else going on. Everyone else is about 1.5 to 1.2 seconds behind each other, except for the fight for 11th and 10th position. Decker with a 3-second time penalty, that's not going to help, and Retro is just locked up on the final chicane with the swimming pool, and he's locked up again as well, and he's going to go around, ooh, and there we go. Decker moves into P10, multiple mistakes from Retro, and he paid the price for it. Beard, 3-second time penalty for Beard.
Low is also catching up here on Retro from those mistakes.
If you look up to there's just three, not a lot else you could do. Beard with a fast lap of the race so far with a 1:23.4. Ollie is all at the back of Ledger, so Ledger's made a massive mistake as well because he was over a second clear. Now only 6/10. Ryan Hurricane with a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Lost our first car of the race of Rem. He's out of the race, retired in the pits. Ollie on the back of Ledger. It's the only fight within a second. No, we've also got Hurricane. He's on the second of Fiend in 4 and 5. Really the only two fights. Oh no, Beard on the back of Gusty, so we can go and grab that because he is all over the back of him. Down to how brave you're going to want to be around here. Tino with a 3-second time penalty. Problem is around Monaco, you're only as fast as the car in front of you.
Ooh, that's another retirement in the pits there.
Oh, virtual safety car.
Oh, maybe it wasn't.
What is the virtual safety car out for this time? Oh,
Wow.
I think someone else is gone. Tino's gone. Tino is out of the race as well, so we lost 2 cars now within 7 laps. Penku's also into the pits, so he won't lose as much time, but his pit crew wasn't ready for him because he didn't tell him he was coming in the pits, so they were not ready. So that advantage he had from going in the pits under the virtual safety car is gone. An Hurricane at the back of Fiend, but the problem is there's nowhere here to pass. Gusty has box, which means has let Beard through. Beard now in P13. Let's see what he's behind. He's behind Hutch in the MP. Oh, Run Hurricane, bad exit from the second. No, was that a second chicane? Chicane. First chicane there. Up to the tunnel. Wasn't much of the curb and went into the wall, so he's gonna. I don't know if he's got damage or not. Not showing. I think he has. Yeah, he's got big damage.
Yeah, it's
gonna be a box. Yeah. So Fiend and oh no, not Fiend. Who was that box with him then? That was just him. So Ryan is in the pits to put on some softs. Beard has already caught up the back of Hutch. Whoa. Contact between Hutch and Beard. Oh. Yeah. So Hutch gets out of the way. Beard goes into P12. Hutch has dropped a Gusty as well. Now Hutch has got damage on both wings, so he's going to have to be boxing as well. Ryan comes out in P11. Gusty and Hutch are both boxed. So Ollie is still about 7/10 behind in second place. Jamie with a 3-second time penalty. Well, that's a penalty there for Ollie as well, because I've seen that was on board with him. That's a 3-second time penalty for Ollie.
Getting very close up at the front here.
The problem is trying to get past him. There's only really two places to pass somebody, and that's really only if they give you the space to do it.
On the straight, it's very
Down to making
difficult.
mistakes. Well, it's down the straights or down the bottom here. But they've got to make the mistake to let you in. If they put their car in the right position, you're never going to pass them. We've also got Hurricane in the pits, so I think that's the second time we've been in within 2 laps. So we were saying earlier though, it's really down to people making mistakes in front of you. It's really the only real reason why you can pass somebody.
Yeah, you just gotta sit behind them and hope that they mess up soon.
Yeah, keep the pressure on them. Yeah. And force them into making a mistake. Is also Fiend is also gaining on Jono in third and fourth. There's the other battle on track. We'll go and see that in a second. Wants to see the DRS straight down here, but yeah, Ollie's still not close enough. So that move is not going to happen. Jono just colloped the wall there. Yeah, Jono's boxing. So Jono has no left front wing. So Jono's in from P3. So moves Fiend to P3. So Jono's probably going to come out about 10th. Because the pit stop in F2 cars is ridiculous.
Leader coming round to the first car here, I think.
We have a safety car. We have a full
Oh.
safety car. So what is that for?
What's happened there?
Someone has gone, and I think it was Retro. Yeah, no front wing.
Oh no,
Calling us.
that's gonna...
Lowe's, I think.
Some drivers will be benefiting from that in terms of pit stops.
Yeah,
and getting
I'll say
closer.
Lowe's one of them. Okay, Lowe's there as well. So Lowe's boxed. So is Dedka. Beard's also in as well for his second pit stop. So Beard though went from the 4th to last, and then he's all the way up to 10th already. Still got 32 laps to go. Well, I shouldn't say 32 laps to go. We've got about 40 minutes to go, depending on if we can do the laps in the race. It's 2 safety cars, so he's very surprised if we can do the full distance. Retro's in the pits as well, so is Ollie and Ledger. Is Ollie going to jump Ledger? No, Ledger comes out in first and Ollie will be behind him.
Basically a free pit stop with the front guys there.
But is it the same as F1 though? Because if it's same as F1, that's not classed as a mandatory pit stop. Low drive-through penalty.
Oh no.
Because if it's not classed as the same as F1 rules, they would have to stop again.
Yeah, I'm not honestly, I don't really watch F2, so I'm not too sure about the rules.
No, we don't normally do F2 either. That's the whole reason why we thought, oh, it's a break week, let's do an exhibition on F2 cars. Because we don't race them in our league. So it makes it a different dynamic. So it'll be interesting. AS Fiend comes out behind Jono after the pit stop. So Jono didn't actually lose the place, he actually gained it back. So Jono binned it and managed to save it, as well as keep his position. So, and he gets to catch up from 28 seconds behind. So Jono comes into third. A good showing from Jaleb though, into P5. Did the same in the classic race as well. Started at the back, brought it all the way back, up 11 places.
Retro was retired there. That almost looked like a myself at the time, a crash. I'm not sure though.
If you can record it, just in case. You can, please. So illegal rules apply, so if they have. So as it stands, we have Ledger in first, Ollie in second, Jono in third, Fiend in 4, Jaleb in 5, Snake in 6, Low in 7, Dedka 8, Beard 9, Penko 10, Jamie 11, Ryan 12, Gusty 13 and Hutch 14. Everyone has now boxed, I believe. I would have thought they've all boxed now. Yeah, everyone has boxed. Fastest lap of the race so far is at 1:23.4 from Beard in P9. So we'll be waiting for the guys to catch up to the leading pack, which is going to be a couple of laps, I truly believe. Because if you can clip it and then just put it through Streamable and then just send it to me through the Streamable link.
Okay.
If you can, please. It's just one of the major rules in our league is basically retiring on track, and it's against the rules, I know. And the league rules apply even if it's an exhibition. It's not a small rule if he's done it on purpose. It's a big rule he's broken. Talking race bans. So we are down to 14 cars with what it's supposed to be 28 laps left. We won't be doing 28 laps, so what we do, we've got about 30 minutes left of this session of race time, so probably will not be completing the race. There's not been as many time penalties though as there was in the classic race earlier. There was a lot of time penalties with corner cutting in the classic. There's not so many in this one. But we've also had more retirements in this race as well though, which is a shame. More retirements in this race than we've had in all the other races actually. Oh, actually no, because in, what was it, F2 yesterday was 6. And there was one last race. As Mo's saying, a good race between Ollie and Ledger. I say that battle could go to the end for sure. I'm saying going around Monaco though, if we have more than half the grid finish, is always a bonus.
Yeah, especially in these F2 cars, sometimes they can be even more difficult.
Also, like I keep telling people, you also got to remember in this exhibition event here for us, we haven't just got X1, which is our top tier. X1, 2, and 3 are here. So you've got a top tier X1. Then as you go down the tiers, the weak, not weaker drivers, but they're not as consistent. Some of them are just as fast, it's just not as consistent as X1 drivers. And you have got a couple in here that's from Dev as well, Development League, which is a lower tier again.
Yeah.
You've got 4 tiers, and a lot of the drivers have never raced each other, or even the racecraft is sometimes a bit iffy as well. But so there's been a couple of stuff. I mean, there's a couple of stuff in the classic race, but you're going to get that. It's Monaco. There's going to be collisions. There's going to be contact. There's going to be retirements, and there's going to be safety cars.
Especially in these more challenging cars like the classics and the F2, they can just spin.
Yeah.
And you don't even expect
Well,
it.
there's basically no traction.
Yeah,
Even on medium traction, there's like no traction. And the safety car should be coming in this lap. Okay, well, near enough caught up, so I would think so. There we are. Safety car in this lap.
Eventually we wanted to back up the field and try to accelerate at the best points so we can get away quickly.
It's not too bad here because the pit entrance is right next to the road and the line's there as well, so it's not as bad as, say, like Azerbaijan or something, because in Azerbaijan you'll be holding the pack up just on the straight, which is a bit of a pain, especially going for the S's. And here we go, we're back underway. Looks like everybody's got through okay. It looks like Dedka got caught out cold. Fiend 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, but Dedka was sitting duck. He's got a beard all over the back of him and beard on the outside. So there simply isn't the room there. I think any other track beard would have passed in there, so would about 3 or 4 of the other cars. So simply isn't the room there. Close enough. No one is close enough for the move. So we stay the same.
The front two here have got by very quickly, almost 2 seconds.
So the front two caught everybody cold. There's let's say Dedka and got a real bad reaction to the restart. But he's managed to gain it all back. Oh, someone's boxing. I think that's Low. Is that Low boxing? Has he got damage, is he? No. Oh no, Low's got a drive-through, hasn't he?
We got 3 people pitting here. I'm guessing that's damage.
No, Low's got a drive-through penalty, which he's just serving now. Ryan's got damage to his boxing. Beard's just gone onto different tyres. He's not got no damage. So whether he put the wrong tyres on, I do not know. Jamie on the back of Penko. This is a Dev driver versus X1 here. Jamie Dev driver, Penko X1. So another thing, like we say to people as well, is our league is so universal, where we've got so many different nationalities. Well, most of them are British or American. There is a lot that are a bit more. I'm trying to remember where Matt's Penku's from.
Ooh, right.
I know. Ryan Hurricane. So he's our, I think he's a solo American in here actually today. Oh no, he's not. Of course he's not. Jalev is. Whoops, sorry Jeff. So they say we've got Ollie from Belgium, Ledger's English, Jono's English, Fiend's English, Jalev's American, Snake's English, and Dadgar, I think he might be American. I think he might be. I might be wrong. I think Penko's from Norway. Dusty's from Greece, Jamie's from UK, Hutch is UK, Lowe's American, that's non-American I forgot. And Beard's from Wales, and Ryan is American. So there's a few nationalities. There was more in the last race we did with the classics. We have Mexicans in there as well, so that's the other thing as well, it's like driver etiquette and all that, still see moan about that lot. You've also got different driving styles, different cultures.
Yes, certainly.
The joys.
I was in an old league. We had a Greek person actually. He also caused quite a bit of uproar in the chats after the races.
Yeah. No, we say, to be honest, I mean, touch wood, we do have a little bit of needle, but we don't have anything like someone directly going after somebody. Not directly, not always. It's not constant.
No.
And like they say, they get told off for anyway, because they all know that incidents don't get put in the chat. So we don't really have that bigger a bigger deal to it.
It's nice to have rivalries, but it's just you don't want to get to that point where it's crazy in there.
There's a difference between rivalry to being toxic. That's the main thing is because them sort of people and the way people go and act, there is that can kill. Well, that can hurt the league. Seriously, hurt the league. And Ant is there. Wallington saying hello to everybody. So as we've got Snake is still in 6 and 7 with Deadco. There's a close battle there. It's a close battle on track. Gusty's in the pits and Hurricane and Beard have both jumped him in the pits. Ledger 3-second time penalty, and so is Ollie. So they're even getting time penalties together.
Penalties could be something in this race that determines it. You know, if you're still quite close on the last lap, and that penalty can make a complete difference.
So it's just, so in the last 2 races we've done, it's decided the winner of the race. So Hutch with a 3-second time penalty. I'll say still this is the only fight. Penko is all the back of Deadka though. He's definitely on a serious look. So we technically have 22 laps of the 23 laps of the race left to do, but we have about 25 minutes left of the session because we have a time limit of 1 hour. We have been going for approximately 40-ish minutes, so about 20 minutes left of the race. That's the thing. In my opinion, in F2 they should put a clock up there as well if it's a limit on there. And Ryan Hurricane's around on the penultimate corner. Too much traction, or not enough traction. Too much throttle. Not the first person to do that. So Ryan Hurricane is back of the field now, and Hutch has just come out the pits. Penko is still fighting with Deadka, and Snake is still fighting with Deadka, and Jeff to left. Jeff's got a good old train behind him.
Definitely not being Penko's race today.
So Snake with a 3-second time penalty. Same as for Beard though. Beard's at the same. P4 he qualified. Got in trouble in the first corner with a load of other cars, or the first part of the race. Drivers that drop positions. That's the problem in Monaco though, you can drop so much by one mistake. So Ryan Hurricane's down 7, Beard down 7, Penko down 6, Lev up 11, ES3 up 9, Jamie up 4, but he's in the pits. Lead is still staying the same with Ledger and Ollie. We're starting to see how they're doing. Staying the same. The way this is going, it's going to be down. Will be down to penalties. If Ollie can make sure he doesn't get as many penalties as Ledger does, will win this race. But it's racing though, you're going to want to try and pass your opponent on the track and not win it by penalties. Yeah, it's low with a 3-second time penalty. So Ollie stays. I think Ollie's got damage. Broken right, is that a broken right end plate? He has. So Ollie's got a broken right end plate. That could make a lot of difference. I did think he got a bit of damage coming out of that last corner, the first turn. Went off sideways, I thought. I didn't know if it was just me, or it was just him, but yeah, definitely got damage from doing it, so that could make a big difference, because he's lost over 1.5 seconds. Just 2 sectors.
A bit of a bump there in this four-way car battle.
Yeah, it's just running on board a bit now. It's not there, is it? No. So it's just this 4-way battle is between Penka in 8, Decker 7, Snake in 6, and Jaleb in 5th. Whoa, Penka lost it. Ollie's boxing. Ollie in P2 has boxed. He could drop all these places now. He could go behind this group of cars, which would be, yeah, he's going to. And that is
not a good day for him.
It's now going to be serious trouble now. Gusty, the 3-second time penalty. The only thing I say to him is maybe if everyone else got a box, so he might get away with it. Everyone else has to box. No. Well, I think they're gonna have to. To be honest. Badger's now 10 seconds in front of Jono in P2. We haven't really had a chance to see Jono. He's been nice and quiet, all by himself. Some races you would like out that way. You would want that way. So I'd say this group of cars is still there, and it's getting bigger as well. As say, Ollie and Beard will be there pretty soon as well. They've gained, ooh, big. That was a bit of a late break there from Decker. Dropped on the back there. Fiend with a 3-second time penalty. Snake is all at the back of Jeff. He just cannot get past. Jeff has got a 3-second time penalty. With Jeff, and it's put me on pink car, yeah. So I can't get on Jeff's car. That's a weird one. I'll never do that. There we go. If I do that, it puts me on there. There we go. For some reason I kept going on Jeff's car and it kept being pink. I was like, it's not pink. Well, technically his car is pink in X2, it's not on here though. So, that he stays the same though. That is just not going away, and Beard is slowly gaining on Ollie in P8 and 9, who also, just gone deep. May have opened the door to Snake. He hasn't. Managed to hold on to it. Jeff keeps hold of it. Penko's boxing. So he's stuck in the train, so he's decided to box now, and it's over with. Oh, he's also got a 5-second stop and go. Nice.
So by the looks
Oh,
of
there's been
things,
contact between Lowe and Kutch.
that looks like some serious damage.
So Ollie has boxed as well. Ollie's boxed again. So Ollie's boxed and so is Ryan. I think Ryan Hurricane. No, he didn't. So Ollie's boxed. He's gone on to older tyres. So that's a weird one. That's the problem though in F2. You only get, I think you only get like 4 sets of tyres. So Lowe has boxed, so he's got damage from that incident with Hutch. And we've also got Snake going into the pits from P5. So he's in there now. He's going to come out about... where's he going to come out to? Should only drop to one place to Beard at the most here. Yeah, Beard's going to go into 6th position.
Oh, Pengu's getting very close here. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, he's done it. I think. Oh, no.
No, he hasn't.
He's just kicked the
Oh,
ball.
massive lock up here. Oh, no, he might have it.
Carried it on. That was a DRS down the straight. Into that first corner. I don't even need it. He's done it.
Yeah, and he got it. Yeah. Oh, he's also clipped the wall though.
Bit
You're getting
slightly.
damage for hitting that wall.
I think he might have, yeah.
No, he's alright.
Right,
Just checked his front wing, it's fine. So we are down to 16 laps to go, but what have we gone on there? So we've probably got about 10 minutes left of this. Well, 10 minutes of the race left on the race time. Should be about 95 would be the minutes. Yeah, so 95 would roughly be the final minute on the clock, on the stream clock, I should say. So we've got about 10 minutes left of the session, so probably the last lap of the race will be about lap 35-ish. So, because the fast lap, yeah, it's about 135, about 35, 35th lap will probably be the last lap. We've got someone around. Full course, almost safety, virtual safety car. I think that might have been Jono. No, it's not Jono. Who is that red car? Oh, it's Lowe. It was Lowe. So it's Lowe is the basically, well, not is Lowe anymore, is it? It's XRL Lowe. The latest car to DNF. He is out of the race as well. So we're down to 13 cars now. I say he is off track, so we should only virtual safety car shouldn't be around for very long. But as it stands, we've got Ledger in first, Jono second, third is Fiend, fourth is Jaleb, fifth is Deadker, sixth is Beard, seventh is Snake, eighth is Jamie, ninth is Penko, 10 is Ollie, 11 is Ryan, 12 is Hutch, and 13 is Gusty. And I reckon some of them might actually have to pit yet though. All down to how long Ledger and Jono and that can actually go on these tyres. Snake is with Beard though in 6 and 7.
I think from what I've seen so far, the tyres could possibly last 18, 19 laps if you nurse them, but some of these guys up front will be struggling soon.
The problem is with the clockwise and that, it's looking like it's they're gonna have to go another 7 or 8 laps on these. Well, Jamie's boxed, so that's one car in, and he's on lap 6 though on those tyres. So
Possibly go for fastest lap.
Jamie's in the pits. Gusty with a 3-second time penalty, so Jamie's probably going to come out near. Should come out before Gusty, but Gusty's also pitting. He's got a broken wing. Down to. Oh, we've got a yellow flag as well. Let's just someone come out of the pits. So Snake on the back of Beard, 5 tenths behind, in P6 and 7. And Gusty's also out of the race now. He's retired in the pits as well. So we are down to 12 cars. Decker in P7 as box as well, so he's going to drop down to probably about 11th position. Penko with the fastest lap of the race, I think it was a 1:22 something. It's a 1:22.0. Oh, Beard went a bit wide there. And Penko is also now all over the back of Deadco in P8 and 7. Coming to the final stages of the race. That's a 3-second time penalty for Penko. Literally, it's the closest fight on track now is between Decker and Penko. Ledger's controlled the race. It's all down to time penalties though, with him in the lead. I think he's got. Oh, and Decker's gone a bit deep. It's lost the back end, and that means Penko's moved up into 7th position. I think Ryan's got a time penalty then. I think it was Ryan. So that has released Penko. Now Snake is on the back of Beard, but staying about the same though, about a second away. We had a chance to really watch much else, so we'll go and see how Jono is doing. We haven't seen Jono much this race at all, so we'll go on board with Jono for a bit. Oh, and he's got the glitch as well, so we'll cool and not be on board with him. He's got the glitch of complete and utter full revs the entire time. So as it stands, we've got Ledger in first, Jono second, Fiend third, Jaleb 4, Beard 5, Snake 6, Penko 7, Decker 8, Ollie 9, Ryan 10, Hutch 11, and Jamie 12. Not too sure if the front four are going to have to box. They might have to try and bring it. They might try and bring it home because the time limit is another 4 minutes or so. So they may be able to get away with it if they could just do another 3 or 4 laps on these tyres. Jamie with a 3-second time penalty. So we're going to the final stages of the race.
If there's no penalties, these would probably be the final positions, but few people may move up and down. Not too sure at the moment though.
Yeah, there's a lot of drivers that are quite close to each other. I'll say they're all within like 9 seconds of each other, most of them are, so a lot of these positions could change. It may only change 1 or 2 places, but they're going to change. And just has in the back marker of Hutch in 11th. Everyone seems to be spread out apart, so there's not really any fights on track. Beard and Snake have stayed about the same the last 5 or 6 laps, so that's not really going to change. But Jamie has pitted from P12. We've probably got about another 3 minutes left of this session. Snake with a 3-second time penalty. That could have just cost him a position over Beard if Beard didn't have been it. That could be that. Jono is slowly gaining on Ledger though, so he's gained about 2 seconds on him. Decker with a 3-second time penalty as well. Nolly is only about 2.5 seconds behind him. So Penko's boxed and so is Snake. With about 2 minutes left of the session, I mean that's a bit of a... Could you just nurse the tyres around? I don't know.
Possibly. It might be a fastest lap here, both onto the super softs.
Yeah, the problem is a lot of them don't realise that there's actually a time limit on the race. I did put it in the chats and left trying to hope people notice it, but not everybody's going to know about it. Because we had 30 minutes qualifying and 60 minutes of the race limit, and we're on 94 minutes. So it's going to be close to being the end of the race in the next minute or so. This could be Ledger's final lap of the race. As you know, because I started the stream about 5 minutes beforehand, didn't I?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be about, there'll be about 100 minutes, yeah, so it'll be another 5 minutes. What am I thinking? So we'll probably do about lap 38, yeah. So yeah, so really there isn't actually any fights at all now. On board with Jeff, I haven't seen him very much. Been holding up the train for the entire race, he's nothing behind him now. Only with a 3-second time penalty. I think someone's just lost it. I think it's Ollie. Ollie has. Ollie's facing the wrong way as well.
That's Penku. What's happened to him?
Penko's retired in the pits.
Given up, I guess.
Well, they can do it in this, but if it's a league race they can't. Because if they do it in the league race, it will be I think it's a qualifying ban in a league race. So say exhibitions are allowed to do it, league races are not. So we are going to the stages. I'm not too sure why you would give up this end of this, well, this close to the end of the race either. So he's just done 90% of it. So we haven't really. What's Ollie doing? Ollie's got a broken wing, so he's probably gonna have to box as well. He's just gonna stuff it out and go around and keep going around, or is he gonna box? Oh, he's letting Ledger pass on the blues. on his boxing. As it stands, the podium winners will be Ledger, Jono and Fiend. They'll be a podium, which is a surprise actually, because let's say Fiend hasn't really practiced that much this week. And as they already said he didn't like Monaco at all, so he may pick up a podium here though. A lot of the times around Monaco is about survival. Beard is chasing down Jaleb though in P5. Don't know if he's got enough time to do it. This link's up and down after the tunnel. Oh no, it's not a tunnel, it is swimming pool. They seem to be alright though, it's Jono. Actually letting Jono past. Beard can see Jeff in P4, it's just whether he's got enough time to catch him. He just got damage. Yes he has, just got the right end plate's gone. Beard is now all over the back of him. Oh, Beard's got a lot of that curb though. And the end of the race will be this lap on next, I will presume. On 99 minutes of the session. Close to the 60-minute mark. Keep an eye on the cars that are crossing the line now, because they'll come up with a flag when it's the last part.
Beard boosting very close for on the final lap. Almost possibly within overtaking range if he wants to go for it.
Let's do another lap.
Ooh, that may be wing damage there.
So he's gone around, so he's got to do another lap or so. So there's going to be another lap by the sound of things. Jaleb needs to hold on for another lap, more than likely. Let's have a look and see. Looks like it.
Oh, he's got the DRS here on the straight. Side by side coming into turn one.
Oh, contacts!
Got through with a bit of barging, but he did some job, I guess.
Ollie's in the pits. See if that is the final lap of the race. Let's have a look. People are still crossing the line, so it's not yet. Go on board with Ledger to see if that is the final lap.
Oh, Ryan has spun on the penultimate corner.
So he's had a hard job today, so learning no traction as well, which is really hard to do on these sort of cars. Oh, he's going around again, so too sure how much longer we got this race. As it stands, got Ledger in first, Jono second. I love that back bit, especially the cars that are super stuff. So Fiend in third, Beard in fourth, Jaleb in fifth, Decker sixth, Snake 7, Ryan 8, Hutch 9, Jamie 10, and Ollie in 11. I think Ollie's... that's Jeff in the pits. So, if this is...
Oh, that's
Also, Snake's also pit as well. Oh, Legend and Lofty coming out the final corner. 27 lap old tyres. Johnny's on 28 and Fiend's on 27, and Gillette's got a 3-second time penalty. I got a funny feeling we're going to the end because it's past that time. I'm sure it has.
Yeah.
Trying to work out. We did 5 minutes before. We did wave 7, so that's 12. 42, 102. Yeah, this should be. That should have been the last lap. Let's see if he was flying. We'll see by now because the flags will start coming off on all the names. But it's just still crossing the line and it's still going around. So that's just now behind Snake. His teammate. No, he's just past his teammate, sorry. So the last 4 or 5 laps really have been a procession, really. Not been a lot to commentate on. They've all been big gaps. Been a couple of argy-bargy, but that's about it. And Ollie's gone now, he's retired in the pits. And watch Ledger across the line now, maybe the last lap. I'm pretty much sure they're going to finish and go to the end now then. That's the case. Oh, Snake has retired in the pits as well. So, why you would retire in the pits with 2 laps to go is beyond me. That doesn't really show very good at all. It's way down. This quiet in the race, but it is today. The fastest lap of the race is Penko, but he's out of the race, so that is not the fast lap. Fastest lap would be a 1:23.2 from Ledger. It's the fastest lap so far. That could be the fastest lap, you'll see. Everyone else now, the big gap between everybody, so we have 2 laps left to go.
Sometimes it's the case with Monaco, you just get no overtakes and it's not the most exciting race.
Also, it's not there's not actually anybody that's close either. The closest fight is 4 seconds apart, and that's Beard on Liam. There you go, Jamie's just crossed the line, that's the final lap of the race. So Dadka finishes 5th, Jamie's finished 9th. So the game decided to not just do the last 2 laps. Well, last lap, basically, we're doing a lap shorter. So Ledger will win it comfortably.
Definitely controlled this whole race here.
Verco finished 5th, Jaleb in 6th, Ryan in 7th, Hutch will be 8th, Jamie will be 9, Jono will take home in 2nd, and Liam will bring home in 3rd. Well, we don't actually know. I don't know if Liam or Beard will have 3rd here. This could be the only position that actually might change. Liam does finish in 3rd. Does he keep it? I think he does. We'll do a really quick rundown of the results in a second from XRL Sunday's F2 car Monaco exhibition race on the 27th of the 9th. And Jaleb gets the driver of the day, which is pretty much agreed to be fair. Him or Ledger, because Ledger controlled the whole race, and Jaleb comes through the entire field basically. So we will get to the rundown of the results in a second. There you go, the race results. Ledger with, wins it with a 1 minute 23.2 fast lap of the race. Jono, with no time penalties, is the only driver not to get a time penalty that finished the race in 2nd, so congratulations to Jono, that's very impressive around Monaco. 3rd is Fiend, 4th is Beard, 5th is Dedka, 6th is Jaleb, 7th is Ryan Hurricane, 8th is Hutch, and 9th is Jamie. So Jaleb comes from 16th to finish in 6th, and Fiend comes from 13th to finish 3rd, so some great results there from both drivers there. And from Ledger and everybody. Thank you, Isaac, for joining XRL as a commentary team.
Very welcome. Thank you for having me along. It was quite enjoyable.
Good luck and thank you for and hopefully you'll enjoy watching Dev and X2 next week and for the foreseeable future, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so.
Thank you. And thank you everybody for watching XRL's exhibition weekend. I know we'll be back next week with back to our scheduled normal league races of Monaco. We actually are doing Monaco next week in our official league races, and we're back to the season break. So thank you everybody for watching and have a good night.